Phew. What's up, everybody? Swag Train back on the mic for another part of Let's Play Persona 5 Royal. Last time we not only finished Nijuma's palace, but we found the mastermind behind the mental shutdown and the psychotic breakdown crimes. Masayoshi Shido. We found out he has a palace, and he knows how to use the metaverse to a certain extent. Now, what are we gonna do? We're gonna change Shido's heart. Somehow, some way. But for right now, we need a rest.
I'm gonna head back then.
I guess I'll head home. Get to bed, alright?
Guess you won't be going to school for a while. Don't worry about it. This'll be a breeze compared to what we've had to face so far. And we'll have all the time to come up with the plans together.
Yep.
To be perfectly honest, I don't really care what happens to Shido, one way or the other. But when I consider the fact that he's your enemy, I naturally think he's my enemy as well. I'm going to stay with you until the very end.
I appreciate that,
Well,
Mona.
then, we should get to sleep. You know, something that Futaba said before, when you were in a pinch in the palace. She picked up a reading of someone who came to your rescue. Was that...
I think you know.
So it was Yoshizawa.
Yep.
Then we'd better let her know you're safe now. And I'll even lend you a hand with that.
What? What? Alright then. Akechi is not a hero. I love Akechi, don't get me wrong, as a character, but he's not a hero. Even though he tried to kill me.
There's no point in even having an election. Shido's gonna win.
Of course, he's the only reliable politician there is. Plus, the current government has been getting wrapped up in scandal after scandal. Even more importantly, there's just an aura about him. Like he can fix whatever problems we have.
Honestly, it doesn't really matter to me who does it. I just want to see our society back on track, especially after it turned out those phantom thieves were nothing more than scum in the end. We'll show you.
I heard you went home, so I announced it during homeroom. Are you okay? You're a bad teacher. Oh, thank you, Persona 5, for giving me such great options. You're alive! The news is reporting you committed suicide. Call me when you can. I was so confused. But as long as you're safe, don't worry about school. Just take care of yourself. In the classroom. Is it true that the leader of the Phantom Thieves died? How could the police let him commit suicide in jail? They need to get their shit together.
Cut that out!
You're in class. Break time. Break's been over for quite some time now. I swear, y'all like monkeys in a zoo. Oh yeah, I received word from Blazer's family that he'll be absent for a bit. Jeez, what do you people think school is anyway? It's almost time. Hey, it can't be true, can it? Please tell me you're okay. I'm all good. Thank God you're safe. That suicide report was all over the news, and Miss Kawakami said you went back to your hometown. I was honestly worried about contacting you. Even Sakamoto was dodging questions when I tried to ask him. But don't worry, won't tell anyone. The fan site's a real mess at the moment. But I'll keep supporting you from the shadows. Good luck.
Hey,
You don't need to worry about him here, but try not to do anything to draw attention. Today's a day off, so eat your curry and take it easy. You can take your time with it too. It's not like any customers are going to be showing up.
Okay.
Oh yeah, that keyword. You can't get into the palace without the keyword now, can we? Have you guys figured out the keyword to Shido's palace yet? I tried all sorts of stuff, but no luck so far. It is hard to understand the thought process of a criminal mastermind like him. You know, I've been wondering, if he's been behind all those mental shutdowns, doesn't that mean all the weird accidents from the past few years was his fault? Like that subway accident back in April. Yep, it was. Now that you mention it, that accident lost the Minister of Transport his job. Wait, are you trying to say Shido caused that accident? But it's the subway! Does he not care at all about innocent lives? This man seems to be truly unbelievable. Supposedly there are still tons of victims from that in a hospital, even now. Masayoshi Shido, how many has he killed over the years? How could we ever understand what goes on in the mind of such a horrible man? Hey, wouldn't it be faster if we just go there and try to figure it out on site? Let's try that. If we're going to go, I'd like Shadow-kun to join, but... Will that be okay? Won't somebody spot him there? We'll probably figure out the kid in no time once we're there. Plus, I can throw anyone off with my blazing speed. Alright, let's have Shadow-kun join us then. Remember though, we're going with the intent of not being seen. Okay, let's meet in front of the diet building and force that bastard's palace open.
Alright, let's head to the diet building. Make sure you aren't discovered, okay?
You going out?
See you later.
You gotta be kidding me.
that has to be said one more time.
You gotta be kidding me.
You gotta be kidding me.
You realize you're done for if you get caught, right? The stunts you pull sometimes. Just don't stay out too late.
Soldier's like, fine. Do your Phantom Thief shit, alright? Just don't get killed.
Akechi isn't here.
You gotta be kidding me.
Let's begin at once. Police cars are making rounds, so we can't stay here too long. We already have Masayoshi Shido and Diet Building. All we need is what he thinks of this place.
Maybe Mount Fuji, since it's the highest place in the country?
Might be simpler than that.
What about a mansion?
Since he's going to subjugate everyone as Prime Minister, perhaps a school?
That'd be weird.
What about an arena, like the Colosseum?
Imperial Palace? It's no good.
I thought we would have gained entry by now. Maybe we shouldn't have called you here.
Hey, you think he's guarding his whole palace with a barrier?
What?
Shido stole the cognitive science research, right? Well, maybe it had some special move written in it.
This is not a video game. Get your head in the game, Skull.
Is that even possible?
Who knows? I've got no idea.
There was nothing like that in the notes I saw.
Anyways, what kind of person is Shido? I can't figure him out.
I did some light research on him last night, but I couldn't get a grasp on the type of man he is.
Uh-oh.
That man over there is probably a legislator, right? I'll try asking him.
He's talking to a cop, though.
Excuse me. I'm a member of the newspaper club at my high school. May I speak with you for a moment?
Sure.
What kind of person is Representative Shido? What's he think about the national diet?
He's not gonna reveal anything scandalous, mind you.
His stance is dedication for country. It's how he's garnered everyone's trust. He's an admirable man of action, with a first-class determination. I'd say he's a model politician. I believe that he'll help create a wonderful future in which young adults like you can live in ease.
Yep.
An exemplary answer.
Yep.
It makes sense he wouldn't tell teenagers anything unnecessary.
Look over there. He's on a walkie-talkie.
We stayed too long.
Wait, is it about us?
That doesn't look good.
We should leave at once. Tomorrow's the day off, so let's have an early strategy meeting. Meet at LeBlanc, okay?
We should all think about this tonight.
Alright, no good.
The criminals calling themselves the Phantom Thieves are no more. However, I believe that this country's citizens are still living their days in anxiety. These scandals only increase our distrust of the current government. As a citizen myself, I am enraged.
Look who's talking.
What does it mean to be a politician with responsibility? Working toward personal gain without consideration of the country is outrageous.
The election's public notification is tomorrow. No matter where I go, people are cheering for Shido.
Surprise, surprise.
Everyone's being deceived so easily.
I tried looking Shido's interviews up online. They all sound so goddamn fake. I checked his profile as well, but I couldn't find much outside of his title and education. He is currently 53 years old and has gone from being a Metropolitan Assemblyman to a representative. Though he is a cabinet member, he split from the ruling party to form the United Future Party. Shido's a cabinet minister? For real? He was supposedly appointed to that position. That's his current title. Apparently, he also won a contest for who people would most like to have as their boss. Even the news sites write about him as though he's sure to become the prime minister. If only we could find out the meaning behind Shido's words.
In order to save this country that has been tainted by villains, social reform is essential.
Ugh.
Me. Ugh. What's with little love for Shido? I get no one knows the truth about him, but it still creeps me out. Can I do anything? Okay, we can still do stuff in the cafe. Alright, all good. Yeah. Looks like we're out of curry ingredients.
Hey!
Well, you're awfully eager about this. Coffee bugs hit you hard, huh? It's hit Joker hard. Yeah, not me personally.
Yes.
I'm not really a coffee
All right.
drinker, or a tea drinker for that matter. Although I drink more coffee than tea, but I need I need sugar in my coffee. And half and half. Or any kind of coffee creamer, really. This is Kenya AA.
Let me explain.
Kenyan coffee farms are strictly controlled and are known to produce premium quality beans. Kenya AA is grown in the Midwest of Kenya at high altitudes, and AA signifies their quality. It has a full aroma with moderate acidity.
Yeah.
Delicious. I'm impressed, although you'll never catch up to me. It's thanks to you that I was able to change. You really are something. But I won't let you have the upper hand when it comes to coffee. Although, I have no doubts, your skills will soon surpass my own. I'm overjoyed to have a competent apprentice. Allow me to act as your lead for a bit long. Oh well, I only learn from the best. As your physician, I would like to confirm something. Please contact me as soon as you see this. I'm still alive. Don't worry, Doc. Stop making me worried. I'm glad you're okay. I got nervous when I saw the news. Well, I'll be at the clinic if you need any medicine. It's nothing but the phantom thieves on TV. Aren't you all supposed to be gathered here today? Make sure you finish eating up before everyone comes back. Oh yeah. If they see that, they're like, food! I want curry.
Last one. Diamond mine.
No good.
How many do we miss?
Way too many.
Perhaps he truly does have a barrier up. Right?
That is not a good thing.
That's not something to be excited about. We know all the way up to diet building too.
So you enter keywords into the Metaverse Navigator.
Ding 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 ding.
Boss, can you turn the TV on? Shido might be on it.
Sure thing.
Goro Akechi. Him and his stupid composed face.
So, Akechi-san. Is it true you withdrew yourself from the media as part of your plan to capture the Phantom Thieves?
I truly apologize for causing such a stir. Honestly, it required a lot of courage to openly oppose them when their popularity was at its peak. I mean, people often lashed out at me online and whatnot.
Then was it also your plan when you said they weren't at fault after their popularity declined?
That was to catch them off guard. I could say I applied my profiling knowledge. Once they lost public support, someone they thought was their greatest enemy lent a hand. That's the same strategy used in romance, wouldn't you agree?
What?
Why is he being treated as an ace detective of justice?
It's not just on TV or online. Newspapers, magazines. I see his face everywhere.
On the other hand, no one's hoping for our comeback on the fan site. Like, at all.
The Phantom Thieves are evil. Shido and Akechi are just. It should be the other way around.
We just gotta prove that.
They're manipulating information using the media.
Leaving Akechi aside, we'll get back at him later. Our main issue is Shido.
Were there any instances before when you didn't know the palace keywords?
Well, there was the time with Futaba.
We didn't know anything about her, so all we could do was make conjectures.
Then why don't we just go directly and see Shido?
That's impossible. He's surrounded by bodyguards and followers all the time.
There's no way high school students can get an appointment with him either.
Well, we do have an adult with us.
Sai? Would you?
No, that's still impossible. Besides, that's too dangerous a method.
Nah.
Well, this is a problem.
What's with the ruckus outside?
That's Shido, isn't it?
Isn't that an election campaign car?
Oh, right! The candidates are currently campaigning!
That voice.
I apologize for the commotion. I am Masayoshi Shido.
Wait, did he just say Shido?
Yeah, he did!
It sounds like the same voice I heard back then.
Man, talk about being lucky! We can go check him out without an appointment now!
Damn it, Ryuji!
Hey, Ryuji ran off toward the station. This way, hurry! By the way, did something happen? You didn't seem well a moment ago.
No. I hope Ryuji doesn't try anything.
We will be counting on you.
We'll stand out too much if we all go together. Please, go investigate on your own, Shadow. So the one behind the death of Haru's father may be out there. Please check it out, Shadow. I'll just wait here and bide my time.
Now is the time to rebuild this crumbling nation. Our government is littered with scandals, and criminals have taken a strong foothold in our society. Such a disgraceful past must be discarded. We must set sail into a new future of dreams and hope. So our children who carry the burden of the next generation can be proud of their country. So our nation can once again become a powerful one with abundant wealth and luxury. So our beautiful home will be acknowledged as the best country in the world.
Whoops.
I humbly ask that you cast your vote for me, Masayoshi Shido. Let us all set sail toward a happy future, together. I hope to continue serving you all.
Is that the guy? You guys wait here. I'll go get intel for us.
This won't end well.
Wait!
Haru! Get after her.
Hey! Yo, Shido-san!
Get after him.
Stand back.
I just want to talk to him for a sec.
Ryuji.
He's a busy man.
The hell? Ain't he supposed to hear a citizen's comments?
Ryuji!
That's enough, Brad.
You're that asshole we met at the hotel before, at the elevators.
Well, yeah, he is, isn't he? I mean, I knew that, but still.
Oh, I'm sorry. So you can butt in front of other people if you're in a hurry?
What are you talking about?
That moron!
Well, it is Skull, so...
Come on, stop!
But these guys...
Hey, kid. You don't want to know what happens when you cross me.
That voice.
It seems the customer base has changed since I was here last. Have they started a daycare? This ain't a show. Get lost, kid. Damn brat!
I'll sue! This man, no mistake. It's the same man as the one from before. Again, obvious. If you've been paying attention from the beginning of the game, it's not hard to tell that this is the man who framed you. As soon as you hear his voice, you're like, yeah, that sounds familiar. And then when you see him in the elevators, and then you can point the connection to that flashback, you're like, oh yeah.
What are you looking at?
They kind of look like one and the same.
This country is filled with clueless children. I worry for Japan's future. Let them go. My next appointment is coming up.
What a piece of shit.
He's why I got arrested.
Wait, he's the jerk you told us about before? The same guy? For real? Seriously?
You're sure, aren't you? Shido's the one who ruined your life.
Holy shit. I don't believe it.
Let's get going, okay? Shido's the guy who set you up?
What kind of fate brought you two back together?
It was him, that's for sure.
Talk about a destined connection. Shido was involved in the cognitive research too, right? This can't be dismissed as just a coincidence.
God, what the hell's going on here?
Shido was already a politician then. Yet he sued a student and ruined his future? He must have pulled some strings so that his name wouldn't be mentioned. Furthermore, he also would have had to force that woman into making a false statement.
He would do anything. We're talking about a man who ordered a hit inside the police station.
He can't sit still until he crushes whoever opposes him, no matter how trivial. He's always been that way.
What a piece of shit. Children are the future, my ass! What he's saying and doing are completely different!
But now that we found out who did it, can't something be done about his record?
Once the courts have made a judgment, overturning that decision will be difficult. It'd barely be possible even if proof of innocence is presented and Shido admits to his crimes.
At any rate, we need to trigger a change of heart in him.
Be that as it may, Shido's outer appearance and his true face are wholly different. It's beyond hypocritical. It's as if he's an entirely different person. He speaks about the good of the country. It makes me wonder what really is on his mind.
That man's full of ambition to rise in the world. He only thinks of the weak as stepping stools for his success.
He treats himself as an elite man while looking down on others.
I assume the keyword for what he believes the diet building is will be despicable too.
It must be something self-centered and completely different from politics.
Someone like him needs to be punished as soon as possible.
Let's head to the diet building again right after school tomorrow. I feel we'll get it this time.
Stewing over it won't get anywhere. We have to do this.
Yep. The guy behind everything turned out to be your arch enemy. What an oddly poetic twist.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, those clothes. You stand out if everyone else is wearing their school uniforms. Maybe a good idea to wear your uniform when you head out. Yeah. That is an oddly poetic twist.
What do you want to do?
Make sure your clothes up. Let me explain.
Worcestershire sauce. This handy condiment adds acidity and richness to curry. It's perfect for enhancing the flavor profile of a dish. Oyster sauce can be used the same way. These sauces add a mature, deep flavor, as if you simmered the curry overnight. I can barely even pronounce it. Worcestershire sauce? You threw it all together with such guts, though. Free guts.
Yes! Alright.
Oh! Well then.
Alright. I've actually been paying attention to the news lately. Aren't you proud of me? Don't you leave it on hoping that Akechi will be there? Huh, not that I blame you. He's a real hero. I think Masayasu Shido is even more amazing now. He's the first politician I've ever believed in. Oh, I know, Shido-san too. Sounds like he really wants to improve the country. Can't they see they're being lied to? We have to do something. Tonight, right? You're such a risk taker. We have to do something about the keyword this time for sure.
Security guards became suspicious of us last time, so we can't stay here for long. But we still have no hit.
Think it's a barrier after all?
Where'd your enthusiasm from yesterday go?
Ah, shut up. The real game starts at 2 outs.
Quiet, Ryuji.
Enough chatting. You should only be thinking about the keyword.
The citizens are secondary. He only cares about his own well-being and that of his lackeys.
He wants to become Prime Minister, even if it means trampling on others.
Fortune, rich people. Hey, can you think of anything based on what you've heard from him? Just try saying anything. It doesn't matter if you guess.
Huh. Alright.
Incompetent fools like you just need to shut your mouths and follow where I steer this country.
Steer, huh?
Steer?
Is it a ship? Boom!
It was a match?
Oh yeah.
What? The Diet Building's a ship? What kind of scenery will that be? The actual building's on land.
I can't even begin to imagine what it will be like.
Well, whatever it is, looks like there are no barriers.
Ryuji?
Oh, shut up! Let's hurry up and go in.
Are we clear of the guard's sight?
Shut up.
Get closer to the wall just in case. All right, do it.
Yes, cat. Or yes, Mr. Kitty. Oh God.
Did anything change? We went in, right?
And look at Mona.
Security guards seem to be gone, but it's difficult to tell for certain. This seems to be similar to what happened with Sis's palace.
But this time, the Diet building remains unchanged.
The gate wasn't open earlier, though.
Wait, look! Mona's appearance is different. That means we're definitely in a palace.
Come on, let's go take a look.
How's it look over there? See anything?
Nah, it's totally normal.
I'll check it out.
Yeah, there's like really no time to recover from Sai's palace, and next thing you know, you're in Shido's. You know, like how you usually have like a few hours in between the next palace. Nah, I phrased that wrong. You know, you got like a few hours worth between palaces where you get change the heart and the deadline passes, and then you go to the next palace. You usually get a few hours between Sai and Shido's palace. From the completion of Sai's palace to entering Shido's palace for the first time, there's only like 2.5 hours worth of actual time lapse.
That's what this cognition is about, huh?
Damn. Oh God. I loathe this place. And I feel like I'm gonna loathe it even more.
It's bullshit! A country that children can be proud of my ass is completely sunken in his head. If a guy like this stands above everyone, we're seriously done for.
This is beyond ridiculous.
The same goes for Akechi. He should have seen this scenery as well. Yet he still aided Shido.
What in
Wonder
the world
why.
is he thinking?
Hope we'll find that out in this palace.
Whether it be for glory or for simply a reward, my father died because of someone like this.
We gotta sink Shido instead of this country.
Yep.
A palace with not just the center of the distortion, but the entire country sunken. I can't believe there's someone with this tremendous of a desire. Be careful. This will be completely different from past palaces.
We're definitely gonna take his treasure.
Alright, let's go.
All right.
We must put an end to this by December 17th, the day before the elections.
Let the infiltration begin. Time to pay him back for setting us up into a trap.
Alright.
Wait.
If our clothes aren't changing, I guess he doesn't see us as a threat yet, huh? Speaking of that, shouldn't Shadow have been disguising himself on the way here? Seeing someone in a disguise with a bunch of kids in school uniforms would be super weird. Well, we don't have to worry about any of that once we steal the treasure. Let's do this. Yep. Let's do this indeed. Do this we shall. Let's go.
Indeed.
Masayo Shishido's palace. I wonder what awaits us within. Let's go find out. That's how we begin our infiltration. And we walk in. And here we go. I understand why he might already see us as a threat. But why are even the passengers wearing masks? You think they're trying to be Phantom Thieves? Like Noir with that beauty thief stuff? Oh God. That's quite enough.
It looks like.
Whatever the reason, it reflects Shido's mentality. Surely he doesn't view others normally.
You're right.
Given the insane nature of this distortion, I'm surprised they even look like people.
Listen up.
It's very likely we'll end up in battles from here forward. Be on your guard, everyone. Yep.
Huh? What?
Joker, an enemy! He's attacking us with all these people around. Oh, hello, Cerebus. We just fused you.
Ooh, that was cool. Beat him up.
Back to kicking some ass.
I am thou.
You did it, Fox.
Everyone, retreat!
All out attack.
The finale.
Oh, is this a show of sorts? Mr. Shido never fails to keep his guests entertained.
Are you serious?
Indeed. Those privileged enough to be on this ship are all on the winning team.
What is with these people? Why do they not feel any danger after what they just witnessed?
It seems they think no harm will come to them because they're here on Shido's ship.
They're not even sensing the danger. Come on, let's make him see what this ship really is.
Alright, let's do that.
Focus.
Now,
Huh? Oh, a treasure chest. Let's open it.
I want to avoid that. Fuck.
Show me your true form.
I'm not gonna be able to do that.
Surprise attack successful. Now just don't lose. It's weak to nuclear moves.
Sona.
Let's end this quickly.
Sojo. Ravage them.
Alright.
Joker, you missed?
Let's go. Crush them, Kamususano!
You got him, Fox. One enemy hit the ground.
Get them.
Not
Yeah.
done yet.
Let's go. Go down.
Knock them right on their feet. Please don't miss
Do
it,
it.
Joker.
Alright.
You're already dead.
Alright.
Just one quick battle and
I have something.
times
Handle
itself
that
with it.
easily.
Alright.
Hey, I see a shadow.
Treasure chest.
I'll reveal your true form.
We can leave that for right now.
Who's got the advantage? Don't rush it. You got him, Fox. One enemy hit the ground.
It's up to you.
On to the next one.
Sona. There.
Knock them right on their feet. Nice, Joker. Ooh, that was cool.
Let's go.
Beat him up.
Alright. Alright.
I'd like to try this skill soon.
High counter.
Okay. Easier than cleaning my brushes.
Alright. Yeah, that way is still open to us.
Huh? Oh, a treasure chest.
Huh.
I have something.
Nothing of note, really. Okay. Alright. Here we are. Making signatures and presents. It's that way. Let's go, guys.
I can feel it.
Hey!
Whoa. Camera.
These huge doors are obviously suspicious. Wonder what's through here.
There's slots to stick in something like a key card. Whoa, there's 5 of them.
475 people in favor. 0 against.
I hear something.
Since there is no one against the plan, this bill will be unanimously passed as drafted.
Passed? What's going on? Was that Shido's voice?
If this truly is the representatives' chamber as written, beyond here must be the main assembly hall.
The what now?
It's that large conference room that's usually seen on the news.
Come on, Skull.
Oh, that thing! Gotcha. So, what are they doing inside?
Most likely a meaningless vote. One in which whatever Shido proposes will always go unopposed.
So he's doing whatever he wants by keeping only his supporters in there.
Yep.
What do we do to get in, though? Should we find these keycards?
Maybe we need some kind of qualification. One that vows to be
Nope.
his follower or swear loyalty.
Not doing it.
So basically, we need to prove that we're on his side.
Nope. We can't do that. Hell no.
I'm not up for it either. Still, we have to do this.
But what's this qualification thing about?
Why don't we ask the guests on this ship?
It's not a bad idea, though.
That thought never crossed my mind.
Asking around doesn't sound like a bad idea. The guests here are the cognitive versions of them in Shido's mind. They'll know any secrets he shared.
True. You have a point.
That said, the ruler here is that evil Shido. It wouldn't surprise me if they did turn hostile.
Right. Yeah, wouldn't they attack us?
We should prepare for the worst, of course. But I think we'll at least be able to talk to them. This ship is most likely an Ark loaded with those that Shido believes are worth keeping alive. It'd explain the luxury cruise ship. I doubt idiots who can't even hold a conversation would be here.
We can at least gather information. It helps that everyone's wearing masks. We'll blend in even with our attire.
He must believe that no one shows their true face to anyone else. Just like him. Well then, let's split up and ask around.
Let's go.
Well then.
There's no doubt. I can sense the treasure behind this door. Looks like we've already hit the jackpot. Let's go talk to the others. Oh god, this palace is a pain.
Hey!
Is that a map of the ship?
Nice.
We'll definitely be able to use this to our advantage. Let's take it with us. One of the VIPs used to belong to nobility? Yes, that must be why he can enter the sacred place. I heard he's not easily seen either. But why would someone of his stature always be by the poolside? Well, he must like it there for some reason. But I don't think it's the swimming.
Hey!
Beyond this door is the VIP area, and the main assembly hall is a sacred place. Looks like we can't get in unless Shido accepts us.
I have something.
Oh, you have the elegance and refinement of refinement so sorely lacking in the ordinary citizenry. Nice, such flattery. High class aura emanates from you as well. So you noticed. No, certainly. This guy's totally ignoring me when I try to talk to him. Do I look like I don't got much money? Is it because of my skull mask or something? You're some kind of status for making me get info from complete strangers, Joker. But I'll do it. I'm going to avenge my mom. I'm not entirely sure how to speak up to people here. They either remain silent or spoken simple pleasantries to her father's business relations. Even Mr. Oe is a VIP. Whoops, wrong annotation. I just saw him at the restaurant. To think an important politician like him has been invited here. Well, support from the political world should mean mental shutdowns are as viable as ever. I'm quite envious. I wonder if there's any way I can get to know him better myself. If you wish. Hearing people speak so casually about the mental shutdown business makes my head spin. But it seems as though we need certification from the 5 VIPs to become a special customer. These people are willing to share anything. Perhaps it's because their faces are hidden. Most likely. Oh look, it's a shadow. There's a shadow. Causing a commotion might ruin our ability to gather intel. Leave it alone for now. Aw, man. Instead is the president of a TV station. Indeed, Mr. Shido has quite the large circle of acquaintances. It seems you have to at least be that important to be considered a VIP. I'm envious. Why don't you go play the slots with him? That might get his attention.
Indeed.
It appears these people all want to be accepted as one of Shido's special customers. By the way, I've gained some information on the VIPs. We should discuss this later.
Well then.
We gathered a good amount of info. We might want to regroup and go over it now. Time to go for all of you. Not great, but not bad either.
Well,
I was able to get a bit of intel as well. We should sort through what all of us have gained for now. Well, I took a look at the map we obtained earlier and found what appears to be a safe room. Right here.
Whoa!
It's close. Perfect. Let's go over our intel there.
Joker!
We gotta head over to safe room so we can, like, discuss and stuff. The
effects of cognition are low here.
And here's a treasure chest. Ah, that's a useful one.
Still, this is a surprise. All the cognitive guests in this palace seem like real humans. The casino earlier looked pretty real too. But talking with these guests was a whole nother story.
you have that right.
This ruler's observational skills and insight are off the charts. Shido's a formidable foe.
Come on, no need to freak out.
I'm not freaking out. I was just thinking it'll be easier to make a plan since they can talk normally. Alright. Let's put together the information we gathered.
Alright then.
Huh. Gotcha.
So, we gotta get a letter of introduction from the 5 VIPs. And those letters become the keycards?
You're right.
Exactly. Now, let's go over what all of us have learned. According to my intel,
It seems...
one of the VIPs is an influential politician by the name of Oe. He's supposedly seen at the restaurant at night and sits at a table near the window. I'll go next. I heard about a prominent VIP who used to be nobility? They say he's usually by the pool.
Please hear me out.
Next is my intelligence. It seems the president of a television station is also a VIP. He always plays slots at night. It would seem he spends his money quite lavishly. Crap. I'm starting to forget people already.
Hey, listen!
Next is my turn. For real? Even you got info? Of course. I eavesdropped. And supposedly one of the VIPs is the president of an IT company. He's always in his room and reportedly enters from an exclusive hallway.
Listen up!
I'll close this out. How the hell do you get info with your looks? Seems like some other guy they call the Cleaner is another VIP. I've heard that he's cautious, so it's probably best if we check out the other's VIP first. Cleaner? I wonder what they mean by that. Wait a minute. After all the VIPs we listed, this one's a cleaner? I don't think it's your ordinary cleaner who cleans up shit. Like, an actual mess. I think the other version of cleaner eliminates people. Supposedly. I couldn't get any information. I'm sorry. Me neither, so don't worry about it, okay? Let's just work harder during the battle. You're right. I'll do my best. There's a bigger problem, you know. My memory's, not so great. Who was who?
It's no use. I can't keep the profiles of 5 people straight in my head.
Me.
I can only remember about 2 of them. What about you, Joker?
My memory is pristine.
Really? Wow!
We're up against 5 people. The politician Oe, a former noble, a TV station president, an IT company president, and a cleaner. We get certification from them and obtain letters of introduction that'll serve as keycards, but only go for the cleaner after the other 4 have been dealt with, right?
Yep.
Whoa, now that's impressive. You go, genius.
If we can't remember the details on the VIPs, let's reconvene inside a safe room. Alright, let's get this done quickly. Hey!
We don't want to get into the main assembly hall now. Should we head home? Huh? You want to go back that quickly? There are people in here with special letters. That means Shido trusts them to a certain extent. It would be best to consider them as powerful individuals. We do not want to get hasty. But let's take our time here.
Well,
I guess we do have a little time to spare. Let's head back for today.
okay.
Let's retreat.
Yo.
You're back. So, this is it, huh? It's for Futaba too, don't worry. Thanks. Do what you need to. I'll try to help any way I can. Just don't be reckless, got it? That palace is an accurate portrayal of Shido's nature. What do you mean? I have to agree. I'm sure he's quite used to traveling, especially on extravagant ships. And it should be obvious he's not using his own money for it. There are all sorts of rumors online. I get it. So he's using tax money. Not cool, Shido. I think he believes that which belongs to others, in turn, belongs to him. Even people's lives. That is correct. This country will be a miserable place if Shido becomes Prime Minister. Let's change his heart. Right. We gotta pay him back for what he did to Shadow, too. And that's what we'll do. Next time at Persona 5 Royal, we will start the process to stealing Shido's heart. So, like and subscribe, and I'll see y'all next time.